Hi, it's Dr. Z. Welcome to the last 1.5 weeks of the semester. Yes, you did it. This week is considered the last week of classes for the semester, and next week is considered final exam week. You'll have the next 10 days to complete the final assignments of the semester. Let's get started with the overview for the last 1.5 weeks. The last in-person class is this Thursday. Please come prepared to class with your data. By the end of the semester, you'll be able to complete these district course competencies and learning objectives that review the second half of the course. For the last 1.5 weeks of the semester, please watch the module review video and view the activity checklist. For ease of access, I've included links to the remaining assignments of the independent t-test project in this module. I have provided comprehensive directions for Exam 2. I will not review all the directions in this video. Instead, I will highlight the most important points. It is your responsibility to read all information and directions on your own to be prepared for the exam. First, I want to review general information about the exam. Exam 2 will be available for 1.5 weeks starting on Monday. In other words, Exam 2 will be open for 10 days. You will not have any Nearpod lessons, discussion boards, problem sets, or chapter quizzes due during this time. Therefore, you can choose how to best use your time wisely during the last 1.5 weeks of the semester. An important note: you will need the T distribution table, the F distribution table, the R distribution table, and the chi-square distribution tables to complete this exam. Second, I want to review the content of the exam. Exam 2 is not a cumulative final exam. Rather, Exam 2 covers chapters 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, and 13 for a total of 6 chapters. I provided a comprehensive study guide to help you prepare for the exam. Because you learned 6 different statistical tests during the second half of the semester, I decided to organize Exam 2 in a special way. These 6 tests can be separated into 2 groups. Group 1 are the 3 different t-tests that we learned in chapters 7 and 8. And Group 2 are the remaining 3 statistical tests of ANOVA, correlation, and chi-square. For the exam, the computational questions will ask you to complete 2 statistical tests or 2 hypothesis tests from start to finish. One test will be from Group 1, and the second test will be from Group 2. And well, since you're here watching this video, I'm going to give you a bonus hint. The one test from this group that you'll be asked to calculate will be the t-test for independent means, also known as the independent t-test because it's part of your project. Now, if I'm asking you to complete 2 statistical tests from start to finish, well, what happens to the remaining 4 tests that you've learned? Well, these remaining 4 statistical tests and/or chapters will be tested only as multiple choice and true and false questions. I certainly hope this information reduces your anxiety for this exam. Third, I want to review the directions to taking the exam. Exam 2 does require the use of Respondus Lockdown Browser and Monitor. It is your responsibility to take into account all the requirements to use Respondus, including making sure that your webcam is working and you have your photo ID ready. Please note that you will have 120 minutes to complete this exam. The only section this week is on organizing data. This page reviews how your data should be organized and what calculations need to be completed. Please note the essential heading. Data should be collected and ready for in-person class on Thursday. If you feel comfortable, you may attempt the calculations on your own, and then we can check them during class. For in-person class, we will review the necessary calculations to complete your project. So let's go to our assignments this week. The first assignment is the report and data calculations of the independent t-test project. I follow the grading rubric for the report very strictly. Therefore, it is in your best interest to review it. And look how long it is. I would also recommend that you review the sample projects posted in the project module. The second assignment is Exam 2. You will have 120 minutes to complete this exam. I encourage you to pace yourself and not spend too much time on multiple choice and true and false questions, which are worth less than computational questions. Now, it is important that you prepare all of your items ahead of time and lay it out for you in front of you prior to the environment check. If possible, I encourage you to take the exam in the same area or room that you study for this course, so that you may recall information more readily. The final assignment is the calculations for Exam 2, partial credit. Personally, I value understanding the process of statistical tests more so than merely plugging values into formulas. Therefore, I provide the opportunity to earn partial credit. I encourage you to write down any and all calculations while completing the exam. Now, if for some reason you run out of time on the exam, you can write your summary and interpretation statements on your calculations. Upon completion of the exam, you may upload and submit your calculations here within 30 minutes of completing your exam. And with that, my friends, you will have successfully completed this Psych 230 course. I will send check-in announcements and emails throughout the next 1.5 weeks to make sure that you're staying on track. At this point, when you finish this course will be up to you. You can choose to finish the course this week or during final exam week. The choice is yours. Now, if you've reached this video, the end of this video, I'm going to reward you with extra credit. The last hidden extra credit of the semester. I thought this statistics meme featuring Count Dooku from Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, was appropriate. After an entire semester of Psych 230, you've learned 7 different statistical tests, and you should feel more powerful than a Jedi. If you want to earn 3 points extra credit, submit the name of the movie for this quote and extra credit Easter eggs on Canvas. I look forward to seeing you for our last in-person class on Thursday.